said, it's because I don't believe you. What am I freaking out about? Like, you're a liar. You think I'm talented? You think I'm worth something more than sucking over the phone?
Wow.
You know?
So it was your
That's
internal, so your internal belief of maybe how you were feeling in that moment gave you a sense of calm that attracted them.
Yeah. It's funny how that works.
Why didn't you believe when they were telling me? Because obviously we know now that the world will see how talented you are. Why didn't you believe it in that moment?
You know, when you grow up a girl who is fat and black and everybody else around you is Dominican and Puerto Rican, and you are othered, I was othered in a lot of ways. I was othered against other black people.
Oh my goodness.
And when I was in Senegal, I was othered because I was too American. I've never fit in. I've never felt comfortable. And even though like I'm charismatic as bro, people like me for no reason, but you have to get through the initial impression that I can give just people is not great. Is just because people don't like people who they think are ugly. People are not open to people who they think are ugly. I was already, like, you have to have a conversation with me in order to like me. But if you can just see me, you're fat, black, ugly, all of these things. And like, here's the thing, I'm fly as and my husband love me down, bro. Like I'm actually really, really dope, but it's the way the world works. It's the way the world sees beauty. The standard of beauty, none of us can hit it. You know what I mean? Like the universal standard of beauty, I'm the antithesis of. And so that's the world I live in. And even now, sometimes, like, it's so weird how, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, your skin, you're so amazing. That's because you think I'm worth something because I'm an actor, because you know what I do for a living. Because you know what I do for a living, you think that.
You know, that's interesting because I'll share this because, you know, I had an insecurity and, you know, when it came to dating, because I wasn't like, you know, a hot shot and nothing like that in high school.
Tall
whatever.
ass?
Yeah. Appreciate it. But, you know, it wasn't until I started playing sports. And so I can relate to that idea that, wait, you're conflicted. Wait, are you really saying that because I'm because I'm famous and, you know, Oscar nominated, you know, movie, or are you really saying that because you see me? And I guess the question really is like, what is it that you really feel about yourself? As I sit in front of a beautiful woman, I ask you, what do you see? What do you recognize about yourself?
I am so dope. Y'all are having a good time, right?
Oh man, a hell of a time.
So like,
Out the box.
But like, it's weird. Somebody's gonna be like, she says she's dope too much. She's a narcissist. But like, the thing is, I have some self-awareness. I am dope. I'm a good time. And not only that, I'm a safe person.
No.
I'm safe. I love that people feel safe with me. I am comfortable. I actually have a lot of value that has nothing to do with the way I look. And the way I look is gorgeous, my nigga. Don't get it.
Don't get it twisted.
This dark skin, I can wear any color I want.
Yeah. Well, I want to take you back to that very moment when you auditioned. I don't know when the last time you've seen your audition, but we pulled up your audition.
For real?
Yeah, we pulled up your
Don't do this. Y'all are weird.
We pulled up your
Y'all are
audition.
so
embarrassing.
weird.
Yeah, and we wanted.
Damn. Why would they do that to you?
We're gonna turn it up. Like, let's turn it up.
You know how you don't want to watch
We're gonna
yourself?
have-
You know how you don't want to watch yourself?
We're gonna have you press that play button right there.
Oh my God.
Yo, that's insane.
I was 24 years old. I'm 42 now. I'm like, this is so,
Story. Right. But what? How? I feel like what? Like I'm drowning in a giant river. That's how. I think telling your story will get you over that river, Precious. You know nothing about my life. I ain't never had no boyfriend. My father gave me a baby. He said he's gonna marry me. He's gonna marry me. It's illegal.
Wow, that's great.
I ain't never been no child. Not even one day. Open your notebook, Precious.
Wow.
That's so great.
Wow.
That's so great.
Where did that take you? When's the last time you seen this, and where did that take you? I see tears in your
Hey, you
eyes.
still
haven't
look
seen it in
24.
years. Thank you.
see the
You still look 24. That's crazy.
Tears in your eyes. Where's that coming from?
Wow.
And where did that take you?
It's not that. And even as I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, well, the performance in the movie was different because I'm also like thinking with my like actor and director brain too, where I'm like, oh, then this is what I started with before I met Lee. That was literally the day before I met him. And so I'm already thinking of how his direction changed that scene for me and the way I delivered it. And like, even I see my daughter. I see it just like, and it's so, I love my face so much because I know it sounds crazy, but I love my face so much, and I didn't love it as much then. I love it now, and I think I love it so much because I see my mom too, and I see my daughter, and it's crazy. I don't know if you guys know what my daughter looks like, but she looks white. Like she is. I had twins, and my son got all the melanin.
Yeah.
And my daughter is very, very, very fair skinned. Her hair is coarse, but she's very fair. And her facial features, her like cheeks, she has my chin. And I wonder how much she's gonna look like me. And she's gonna have a different life than me. She's just gonna have, like, things are gonna be different for her. But I think about how young and little I was. I was a baby. Like, my brain was mashed potatoes back then. Like, and I had and that girl, her life was completely different than it is today. And the way she felt about her life, the way she felt about the world, the way she felt about herself was so small, so small and so unhealed. And I am so grateful for her. Oh, I did not think I was gonna cry on this. I came in this motherfucking sneakers. Why would you do this to me?
You over here about to
like,
make
I didn't
me
know.
cry.
I didn't know.
You're about to make me cry.
I didn't know.
Today, on his mother, when I had the mom.
Being a mom, I'm such a different person. Yeah. I'm such a different person. I'm so glad that I'm such a different person. I'm so grateful for her. She's the one bed, the bunk bed, the phone, all of these things, because I think about it all the time. There were times I would have to take my dad. We lived in Brooklyn and then we moved to Manhattan. It was literally like Bed-Stuy to Harlem, and that's like on the A train. It's like 2 hours.
Man, you ain't never lied.
And I would
go the A train. I do. There's a famous song too, a jazz song called "The A Train." Go ahead.
It's a famous train. But I would be on that train, and I remember there were times where I'd be like sitting by myself, and there would be people making fun of me, not kids, like grown people. Like this one time I was like fucking 9 years old, and these like 20-year-old people, there was like 7 of them just making fun of me and laughing, and just like laughing at me. And that's who I grew to be, to this space. You know what I mean? Like from that experience, from many of those experiences, I would walk outside and there'd be a group, you dropped your cheeseburger. You know what I mean? Like that was what life was like. Yeah. That's what life was like for me back then. And that's what I thought I was going to carry and who I had to be. There was no other option. I did not know that there was this life on the other side. And there's, life is hard. Life is hard no matter what. Life is hard for everyone, no matter how much money you have, access, fame. But life is hard. Mm-hmm. But my life is so beautiful. I'm so grateful. And it's all because that man told me to cross the street. Yeah. I wouldn't have made it. And then on top of that, the weirdest thing is Lee Daniels drove me home that night. And when we were on the way, he said, "Now, what do your parents do?" And I said, "Well, my dad's a cab driver and my mom's a singer." And he said, "What does she sing?" I go, "The Subway." And he said, "Wait a minute." Mm-mm. And he opened his glove compartment. Oh no! And he had my mother's CD, and he said, "I wanted her to be in my movie." He was producing the movie all along, and Susan was going to direct it. And then 5 years went, and he decided to direct it himself. But he wanted my mom. He said, "I wanted her in my movie," and she said no. That is. I know, not nuts. Not nuts.
That's
things
the biggest gift your mom turned out to be one of the biggest gifts she could give you.
Look at God.
I wouldn't have read the book
Look
if
at
not for
God.
her. I wouldn't have
Yes.
read the book. And even when I auditioned, I reread just the first page because I knew it well, because that book is traumatizing.
When I read it, it's a red book.
It's red with big black
I read
letters.
it right away, and sapphire, and I said,
It takes like an hour to read it.
And I read it. It was quick, and then I see this movie. I go, I think this is about the thing I read. And the fact that you changed your voice too for that role. You know what I mean? Because your voice is totally like,
this is my voice.
and you did the
the phone
voice
sex
is
voice.
lower and more street.
And
that was really good transformation.
Yeah, Lee was like, get like, and then it really, really got her, and just like, she doesn't really want to talk to anybody, and she doesn't want to look at her, and so she doesn't really look at people when they talk because she doesn't want to be looked at herself, and so that was the voice.
Ooh,
and so that is
fantastic.
and just that
beautiful.
shows that, and what the problem was, and apparently I found this out on the last day of shooting, is he had some like America's Next Top Model-esque like house where he had a bunch of girls who were vying, like they were going for the part. It was like 20 girls that were all auditioning for Precious. And every week, I think they filmed it, like every week they would do challenges and acting challenges, and one of them got voted out. And he got down to like the last two girls, and he was like, I don't think it felt exploitative for him. It felt exploitative.
Yeah.
And so he didn't have me audition for him again. All he wanted to do was talk to me to make sure that I was not Precious, that I wasn't anything like Precious in real life, and that I could, but he wanted an actual actor and not to be exploitative of some girl who was actually like living that life.
That's another 154 conversation in the books. We are bridging culture back to its roots.
From Africa to the world, we're telling stories our way.
So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share your voice in the comments. This is 154.